Let's take a quick peek at the price movement of RRHI here. Still flattish here at 49 pesos and 50 centavos. This, of course, as their president and chief executive, Robina Gokongwei-Pe, told Business World yesterday that the e-commerce side of RRHI is growing fast. Let's take a listen.
Economic recovery offers challenges to RRHI's own recovery plans. The speed of the recovery of the economy largely depends on how fast the rollout of vaccine will be. However, even if the rate of consumption has decelerated, we are still investing wisely. We still have our essential formats, so we continue to build offline stores. We continue to push for e-commerce and our call to deliver services. And we also continue to manage costs.
Well, an August 31 note of First Metro Securities said Robinsons Retail's balance sheet remains healthy despite its exposure to non-essential segments. So it has a sizable war chest. It also cited a potential boost to earnings from e-commerce and Rose Pharmacy. So amid this pandemic, what are your plans to maximize opportunities in e-commerce? Kasi nga, sabi nila, pati at mga lolo at lola ngayon, nasa online na sila.
Correct. We have our own e-commerce platform. It's called GoRobinsons.ph. And the vision is to have it serve as the go-to virtual mall for most of our formats. Aside from GoRobinsons.ph, our banner South Star Drug, Robinsons Appliances, and Savers Appliances also have its own e-com sites. To date, we have 9 banners in Go Robinsons, and we have also invested in Grocery, a leading B2B e-commerce leader in the Philippines, where Robinsons Supermarket serves as fulfillment centers.
Well, amid the pandemic, Robinsons Retail managed to grow attributable net profit. But of course, the growth varied among its units. Which Robinsons Retail segments will likely drive revenue growth into next year? And what is the plan to boost the other segments?
The high sales of the supermarket due to panic buying and pantry loading last year is difficult to match this year. The non-essential formats, on the other hand, which were greatly affected last year due to an 8-week closure, are now seeing signs of recovery. We are making sure that each of our formats increase its sales channels to reach our customers through omni-channel retailing. Our essential formats, supermarkets, and drugstores still contribute significantly to revenue. We still continue operating stores in unpenetrated areas in the country since physical stores still play an irreplaceable role to many Filipino communities. The experience factor remains relevant in retail, and whether it is our presence offline and online, we want our customers to enjoy shopping.
Well, looking towards next year onward, after bringing in South Korea's No brand, are there other brands you're looking at to partner with next? Anyone you're talking to?
Last year, we signed a buying agreement with Woolworths, Australia's leading grocery retailer. For future brands, Secret.
Okay, that's fair. Now let's go to the interplay of e-commerce and brick and mortar. Before, e-commerce used to be a supplementary platform to brick and mortar. But in the post-pandemic environment, how do you see the interplay between e-commerce and brick and mortar business?
Robinsons Retail used to be known as a pure brick and mortar retailer. But because of the pandemic, we pivoted to e-commerce rather fast. And we see now that the percentage contribution of e-commerce to total sales is growing very fast. Although brick and mortar sales still comprise a large part of total sales, we see the sales of e-com growing very fast.
Well, thank you for that view. Let's go more into change that has happened. What has changed in the way your group operates? And also, what changes in the way your company does business will be permanent, you think?
Throughout the pandemic, we prioritize the health and safety of our employees, and we remain vigilant in this regard. We also improved many internal processes by taking advantage of technology. We did not only digitalize through e-commerce, we also adapted by streamlining processes and went digital on how we engaged our vendors and our franchisees.
Well, one big shift that will happen in the country is a change in leadership next year. What do you hope to see in terms of focus from the new administration that will be coming in? Because the new administration will oversee much of the recovery from 2022 onwards.
We want to see more consistent policies so that we can prepare better.
Okay, brief and direct to the point. For our closing, perhaps you could talk to us about how you see your post-pandemic world and how is your business positioning now for that eventuality?
You know, Robinson's Retail will no longer be known as a pure brick and mortar retailer. We want to be known as an omni-channel retailer, expanding both offline stores and our online business.